underway. We have Saiyne versus Signia. To cast the action, we got none other than KP and Tasty Steve. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right, guys, we're going right back into this, for the first time. Definitely not the last time today. Signia versus Saiyne, first game, Soulcalibur WSOE,
And
the
by the
World
way,
Showdown.
This is an elimination game, and what better way to set things off on the broadcast than to bring you the man who got in through qualification process. So this is, Signia actually has the leg up in this situation. He knows what it's like for every single match to count because he had to win at Wednesday Night Fights just to get to this position.
Early counter hit just starting off. I like that.
All right, now you know a thing or two about Yoshi. He's in the Tekken franchise, Soulcalibur back-to-back, all over. Those moves definitely translate on a beautiful 3D plane. But it is Ivy, where Saiyne is trying to bring gameplay as silky and smooth as the hair on this commentary.
Nice.
And it's going to start right now, real stylish. How you liking that?
This is what I'm talking about. This is one of the things I thought that was going to be a major factor was the range game. But you can see right now, Yoshimitsu, okay, the guard impact.
And I like it. The wake up GI to challenge Signia, but he's having none of it. Hell sweep right back at you. If I'm going to take the risk, I'm going to take it early and try to secure the round. 3 out of 5 rounds in a Soulcalibur match.
Nice. I like that. That quarter circle back B right there gives a little sidestep property. Really close to the edge of the stage right there. This is where you don't want to be.
Yeah.
Soulcalibur, you can be rang out. You have to be careful fighting at the edge of these stages.
And that's the beauty of the game. You can have a massive life lead, even upwards to 99%, and it is not over, especially depending on positioning. Such an important part of 3D games when it comes to the fighting realm. However, who cares about ringing out when you can just deplete the life bar? The old-fashioned style of Signia takes a commanding lead here against Saiyne, not looking as strong as he thought.
Look, that soul charge earlier by Ivy to slow down the pace of things didn't make a difference. Signia still 2 rounds straight and getting a lot of meter. You can see him getting those counter hits that goes right to his soul charge.
Yeah, and Saiyne not worrying about it there. When your opponent wins 2 rounds, you get a free bar of meter going into a third. So Ivy's going to be left with some type of resources as right on cue, it's almost like he's listening to me. Saiyne activates and tries to get deeper and nastier with Ivy. All right, keeping it safe, and I love the defensive options here from Signia. Didn't wait for anything, simple reaction, waiting out the timer on that soul charge as he finally takes a risk. But with the knowledge and understanding of a 2-round life lead, he can take a chance here and there.
Once again, this defense is getting a little better for Saiyne right now.
All right, 668 there.
Yeah.
Gonna get the wonky juggle, so he's gonna come out of it easier, spend a little bit of that cash and secure the bag, and a good sidestep from Signia. He is rolling on all cylinders early here in game 1.
See that early sidewalk to get away from the 6-6-A right there? My boy Signia definitely, he said he has not been doing homework. He's definitely been doing homework.
All right, back-to-back Christmas trees coming up here from Ivy. Gets caught in the jump, gonna pick up a raw juggle.
Quarter circle back B once again, the Serpent's Embrace. Ha, 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 ha.
Now look, Signia talked about not paying attention to Saiyne in this gameplay, right? He went for the mix-up, twirling on the ground, maybe teleport, maybe not. But what does Saiyne say? He's not going to be prepared for random. That lets you know that immediately he is not someone who's going to allow you to condition.
Suffering. Yes. Hit him with the whips.
SS, look at the damage, Steve. Do you think that's okay?
That is definitely okay. Yup, I'm an Ivy player.
How about Christmas tree back-to-back one more time? It's the 3rd time for the charm for Saiyne, as all he wants from Okubo is a win here at this Invitational.
And you can see him going to the slower pokes, those kicks more often now because they're a little slower, and you can actually guard impact them a lot easier. But look at this series coming from Signia. Look at the damage from Yoshimitsu.
And the double KO
to run it back.
The beautiful decision to work in his favor when he commits seppuku, right? They both get around, but he was up 2-1. So how about I kill myself and take the W? That's like a rage quit win. You ever do that before the fight game?
That's a steal. That's definitely a steal. I'm not a rage quitter. I'm not the one and done type, but I can tell you right now, Signia stole that. He stole, not even clean, he stole that.
You definitely rage quit against me on your Heidi one time. You know I know it. Anyway, getting back into it. Game 2 starting immediately with the suffering on deck. Saiyne trying to pick up exactly where he left off in game 1, this time for a different outcome. However, it is Signia who's done his homework. Within 1 round, you gain data per match, right? And more shots to the back. It's crazy that Saiyne love to play the up-close game throughout the entirety of this match, even though Ivy has beautiful options at every range.
Has some of the best range in the game, right? And I felt like that was going to be a major thing about this matchup was the fact that getting in should be a problem, but Signia doesn't seem to be having a problem. Saiyne is actually adjusting right now.
Big time whiff there. This is a 668 to push him right back out. It's not quite your turn. We don't want you here. But how about a teleport? I'll bystand with, go right past everything you have to offer, but twirl, keeping it safe.
Yeah, nice little wall counter right there. That run counter by Yoshimitsu. A lot of tracking moves on his side, and Signia seems like he knows.
Yeah, the best part about Signia right now is his movement options. He just knows where to be before Saiyne gets there, but he's not watching his legs.
Yeah, that is definitely a low. You got to be careful. Luckily, it was not close to the end of the ring because that definitely is the ring out. Oh, Christmas tree.
Yes, it's time. What do you want? I want more bumps. I
want
don't know
more
if it's going to
items.
happen that way. Anyway, side steps
Oh.
and the dunk on him. Not going to have any of it. It's going to evade those lows and any grabs in that situation and getting a little stylistic in between rounds.
We've actually seen him go for that now, only because it has not been working out in his favor. Signia's been going to those lows a lot. Double soul charge just to stop the clock.
Of course, the first one was reactionary from Saiyne. He saw Signia take to the skies and lucky juggle there. He was definitely in danger of getting wrung out, but fighting back, trying to use the extra power. He's going to clip the legs right quick once again, trying to mix up with that mid, but Signia, range, perfect spacing.
Like, once again, that counter, getting a little soul charge here.
Twirl, knock him down. Gonna
Great
stay
block.
on top. Saiyne gonna fight back one poke at a time, not much in the combo department. Catches him with his back turned a little bit.
Once again, more meter, and this time the counter hit for the steal, 1 round on the board. Signia is really close to closing out right now. He is so close.
That was great reactions myself live from the booth. We got stories to tell later on. Anyway, Calamity.
Calamity.
Gonna knock him down. Gonna choke a little bit.
Calamity,
Oh,
do
you
it
didn't think he
again.
could stop.
One of the hardest moves in the game.
And Saiyne makes it look so easy, buffering at all times. And just when you thought you were safe on Oki as he gets the short hop over that 2A,
Yeah, tries
wants
to go
nothing
for
to do
the
with it.
6K, not gonna work out, but really close to the edge of that ring.
Sweet.
He can get knocked over walls. Oh, Christmas tree.
I know
my
what Tasty
Christmas
Steve
tree.
would like for Christmas. How about a Saiyne victory?
Uh-oh,
One
so
round away from tying it up at 1 game apiece here on the board. And
What
the-
a break.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with it. Keeping it safe, a little bop it. Remember those joints?
Oh, the skip it's.
Yes.
Oh, quarter circle back B once again, and that is going to be a game on the board of Saiyne. And once again, changing it up. He said that he didn't think Signia was going to be able to keep track of the randomness, and you can see him slowing it down, playing an up-close range. But now, that mid-range game is what's gotten him a victory.
All right, here's a very
1-1.
real question. Young Tasty Steve, what was your record on the skip it? I know you played it, bro. We
Bro,
from the
I
same
was
type of environment.
100% like 150 before it even touched my foot, bro. I was at like 150 before it even ever tapped me, bro. Am I a rookie? Is that not good?
Nah, that's pretty godlike.
I was about to say, man, I'm
I
a
don't
pretty
remember
nimble
my
guy.
exact number. I've got over 100 for sure, but I don't think I got to 150.
Oh, yeah,
so,
that's me. That's how I get down. You know how I get
kids,
down.
by the way, if you don't know what a skip it is, please just turn back now. You're already lost in the
you're too
vortex
late.
of
You're too
old
late.
man
You're
magic.
too late.
Anyway, going into game 3, decisive final game, as Saiyne tries to charge it up and make that attack unblockable. Signia's going to sidestep at just the right moment and find that opening.
And you can release it a little earlier, right?
Yes,
Not
you can.
unblockable, but if they walk, it'll catch them. Nice awareness there by Signia. Waits for the charge. Breaks
All
the
the
stun
time
right there.
And beautiful Oki option there with that sweep. This time on the cancel, just out of range. For that command grab, having none of it, but Saiyne, it's just beautiful stuff. You thought it was over, but you
suffering. Rah!
You know, Saiyne's a very loving guy. When you get too close, give me a hug. Let me talk to you. Let me give you a bit of what this dominatrix does.
These breaks are getting sharper and sharper.
And did you see the range on
impact,
that one? That was
guard
max
impact
extendo
back.
range back
Oh,
to back.
the lethal hit.
And he said, I got something for that randomness. How about a big break attack to go right through that and set up a combo? Now back to the wall, there's a reversal edge. Saiyne gonna recover in time to sidestep with ease, but wall combo, nice pickup.
Oh, wow, he was going for some trickiness right there. That was looking pretty cheeky.
Yeah, he doesn't get all the magic, but how about a little stump to the chest? All right,
Okay.
break attack on plus. Stand
break
on top of
attacks.
the offense.
Very good at breaking down the defense. You see that life bar flash and hit it with a break attack, you can get the armor. But that's a run counter. I'm going to get more meter.
And
Gets
knocked
the low.
out of the critical edge. Saiyne was looking to bring it down to danger mode in that situation. Doesn't have
Done.
a bar, and Signia tying it up at 1 round apiece. Yeah, we're going down to the wire. It can come any other way.
All right, movement already. You can see Signia. Okay, the wild rising V right there.
And pay attention to it. This is just our first
Oh,
match
the
of the
lethal.
day.
Pick him back up in the air.
Come to me. I just want to have a
Rah!
conversation. Let me talk to you, baby. Yeah, step on me. No, I don't think you wanted it in this invitation. The Saiyne looks to go up 2 rounds to 1, keeping it safe with the Christmas tree. And playing the distance is right. Doesn't quite get the counter hit on
Oh,
that
that
one, but the
6B.
suffering is going to get the job done. And Saiyne, 2 rounds to 1, 7 golden letters. Can you read? I can read.
Perfect. Okay, all right. Saiyne actually bringing this back on set point right now.
Well, let's see how Signia reacts when you just get perfected into match point.
And he's starting off early.
This is where your poise and your determination gets tested as a player. Let's see what Signia has left in the tank.
Oh, good damage right there.
Couple hops, looking for a ring out situation, and may be in trouble here. Does Saiyne have enough on the
Oh,
edge? And
the
that will do
ring
it.
out.
Saiyne is going to take it 2 games to 1. Yes, turn off that device. That is going to be the end of Signia's run. Fantastic job for qualifying here, but he's going to go home in 7th place as young Joshua Vernon is going to carry on the fashionable yet dominating gameplay of Saiyne is going to keep him alive, advancing here on the loser's side.
Yeah, we already talked about placement that happened yesterday. These guys had to play a series of matches to check their placement, where they were going to land in the bracket. And, of course, both of these guys landing on the loser's side, but that's going to send Signia home, representing SoCal.
Yes.
He's out of here. Saiyne going to move on that loser's side, keeping the hope, the Ivy dream alive. But, of course, Fallout, give us your words. What were your thoughts? What do you guys have to say out there on the disc?
Thanks so much, boys. And, man, what a match that was. Quick thoughts here, because we might be jumping into another game here. I'm going to start with you.